welcome back. We just finished reading the story about Rupert's Tales and the Wheel of the Year, and it was telling us about the holiday that we're celebrating right now called Yule. And as you heard in the story, Rupert's a little rabbit, and he hops up and listens to a group of children as they learn about the holiday. And there's a lot of, it centers around nature and the return of the sun, hoping that the sun comes back and keeps us warm and gives us light and helps things grow. And so today we are going to look into our dwindling bag of our kit of supplies, and in here you're going to find a wooden slice. And so we're going to make this into an ornament that you can hang on your tree or hang in a window or hang on the doorknob or anywhere else you would like to put this. And it can stay out all year long if you'd like. And I'm just going to show you 3 really quick examples before I paint one with you. And mine are all centered around nature. And so this is just to give you some ideas of what you can paint. This one is a branch of a pine tree, and it has a little Christmas ball hanging from it, and it says joy. And then these ones might be a little harder to see, but I have the sun, since that was what the story is basically about, is welcoming back the sun. So I have a sun. And then I also did another one, and this is probably really hard to see, maybe if I hold it against my red sweater, is a snowflake. And so I was thinking, well, what could I paint that wouldn't take long, that would help you have another idea for an ornament? And so if you'd like, you can go ahead and draw your design on first. And I am going to make a tree. And so just with my pencil, I put in a tree. And I'm going to do a star at the top. And so I know this is hard for you, you won't be able to see, but I have drawn a little tree on here just to be a guide for me when I'm painting. If you don't have paint, you could probably do this with markers. It would be harder because the markers have the fat point at the end, and it's sometimes a little hard to get details done. Crayon, I'm not sure that would do well on the wood, but you can certainly try. So I'm just going to really quickly paint in my tree. And like I said, Yule is about celebrating nature and the longest day of the year, when the sun goes down earlier. We don't have as much light on this day, the winter solstice. And so we want the sun to, remember, start coming back and giving us more light. We like to go out during the day longer and longer. And so very quickly, I have done a tree. I'm going to put in the trunk. And now I'm going to put in, just for the little light, I think I'll put in a star at the top of my tree. And this is when you really need to have a paintbrush that has a little tiny point to it. And then I think because my tree is still outside and it is winter, I'm going to put on a little bit of white at the end of the branches because it just snowed. So we have a little bit of snow on our tree, right at the end of the branches. It didn't snow much, just a little bit. And here is my ornament for Yule.